Hey cellmates, welcome to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.
What's up, cellmates? Today we are going to talk about our favorite anime moments. As y'all know, we are fans of anime, and I watch all different kinds, but some people only look at the fights and stuff like that, whatever. But yeah, so today we're gonna talk about our favorite anime moments. Y'all know we got sickle cell, and this is a channel about sickle cell and our experiences as people who have sickle cell. But anime is something that we use to get through our issues, like when we're in pain, when we're feeling down, or whatever. We watch anime, we love it. It's a great distraction. So we figured that we would come and talk about some of our favorite things in the animes that we watch. So the first thing that we will talk about is our top 10 favorite animes. You first.
Let's see. Top 10.
This time, think so you won't say something like Soul Eater or...
What you mean? Soul Eater lit?
There ain't no top 10 though.
Okay. I ain't watched a million like you yet. My catalog ain't that long. So you gotta understand, I only got like 20 to pick from.
I'm pretty sure you got more than 20. But go ahead.
Okay. Sword Art Online, Soul Eater, Naruto, Bleach, Attack on Titan.
That's 5.
Need 5 more. Psyche.
Psyche K.
Yeah.
The disastrous life of Psyche K.
Maid's Hammer. I'm throwing that one in there. Quit laughing.
That's 7.
Naruto.
You already said Naruto.
Already said it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good God. I really only got 20.
You haven't said Attack on Titan yet.
I thought I did.
Nope.
Well, Attack on Titan.
You haven't said 7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly Sins.
That's 9.
I go Baki in there.
Baki in your top 10?
I can't think of no other ones right now.
My top 10 are Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece, 7 Deadly Sins, what's the vampire one? Castlevania. That's 5 I already said. Oh, Fairy Tail. Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, Hunter x Hunter, and who else? What anime did I watch over and over again?
I'm even forgetting my Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna throw a romance anime in there, and I'm gonna say Your Lie in April. I was gonna say I Love You, but I think I like Your Lie in April more.
I got that on my list, and I'll be forgetting
my Hunter x Hunter. You haven't watched it?
Yeah, I ain't watched it yet.
Is it coming out with a new season of Hunter x Hunter? Because I see...
Yeah, I think so.
I think on Netflix they put all the seasons. I don't know. I just been seeing Hunter x Hunter a lot.
I see it. They starting to change their stuff on Netflix, but I think they is supposed to be coming out with a new season.
I hope so.
The writer comes back and give us some new manga.
I hope so, because I like it. I love it. Gon and Killua. Okay, next, top 5 favorite characters.
Alright, I missed a character last time. Frieza, Madara, Gother, Hisoka, Ban.
All of the emo characters.
They're not emo.
They are emo.
No, they're not.
They're emo.
No, they're not.
My top 5 favorite characters are Zoro, the pirate hunter.
Zoro?
Yep. Luffy, Urza Scarlet. Which character do I just love? Bond from Seven Deadly Sins. And last time I missed her, but I'm gonna put Annie from Attack on Titan. She is my favorite. I wouldn't say villain. She ain't no villain, but like
anti-hero.
She's basically a double agent inside on Attack on Titan. But I love her, and the reason why I love her is because she beat Aaron up, and that's all. Next, top five favorite Luffy fights.
Oh crap!
From Seven Deadly Sins, like your favorite fights that Luffy has had or been in.
Luffy versus Lucci, Luffy versus Doflamingo, Luffy versus Katakuri.
Basically the same as all mine.
Yep. I need 2 more. That was 3. Well, let's top 10 or top
5.
Okay, I need 2 more. I said Luffy versus Bellamy last night, but that was unacceptable.
That was not a fight.
That was unacceptable.
Luffy
versus Arlong.
Yeah.
I gotta remember
and one
that.
more. One more.
Luffy versus Inaru.
Okay. My top 5 Luffy fights is Luffy versus Katakuri. That's my number 1. I feel like, to me, that was the best fight on One Piece so far. My second one is Luffy versus Crocodile, because in that fight, it was just hilarious how long it took them to realize that all they needed was water to beat a man made of sand. I mean, it was clues, because when they went there to save, when they was at, not Alabasta, it was before they got to Alabasta, the town before, where they met Ace at, and Ace ended up being with them, and
he stayed with them for a little bit.
They ended up locking up Luffy. Luffy was one of the ones that got locked up, right? Luffy and somebody else. When they went there to save them, before he put them in the water, like before he sunk the place or whatever, he left. He never allowed himself to be in water or be touched by it. So common sense, and plus sand, common sense would be to beat him, like to be able to hit him with water.
Girl, I'd still be fighting to this day.
I was like, the whole time I'm watching, use water, and then they just tripped me out that Luffy was the one who figured it out. He the dumbest one out of everybody, and he figured it out. Okay, there was 2 fights. Luffy versus Manifold.
Oh, we fought Marines.
Yeah, Luffy versus C9. Well, Manifold when he fought the Marines, not Luffy versus Manifold. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Luffy versus C9 when they went to save Robin or whatever. I don't really have a favorite out of all of the ones he fought. I guess you could say Lucci. His fight with Lucci was the most important, I guess.
It really was.
Yeah, because he beat Bluno up.
That's the dude.
The big one.
Yeah.
I like that fight too, but
that's his.
My favorite fights are the ones that he struggled with the most, but end up winning in the end.
Hey, I'm gonna fight you. Can you walk away with character development with?
Yeah, and like he just one of those people that you don't want to fight because he's never going to give up. It doesn't matter how you beat him up, how many times you beat him up. He's never going to give up.
I'd have been tired of fighting him.
And my last one is Luffy versus Doflamingo, of course, which brings us to the next. Us to the next
Old man Mango.
question or point or whatever. The top 5 favorite villains. I'm just gonna go first since I've already talked about Doflamingo. Doflamingo for me is the most villainous villain. That ain't a word, but whatever. The most villainous villain in anime, in my opinion. The things that he were doing to those people, turning them into toys and making them work in the factory for him, basically slavery. He, to me, was the worst villain, like, hands down. Then my second one is Sasuke Uchiha. Even though y'all gonna be like, he wasn't a villain. He was a villain. He was a hater. And he was just evil. Like, these people trying to be your friend and love you and support you and all of this stuff. And you got the nerve to want to kill them. To try and kill them. Just because you was mad because Naruto was stronger than you. As if his life wasn't hard enough. Like, whatever. I ain't even gonna give him that much time today. I already done got a little. I really hate him. Like, he's my my most hated, not just anime character, but character period. I just hate him. He's the worst to me. Anyways, Doflamingo, I said Sasuke. You said Madara, but I don't know. For some reason, I guess because he wasn't there. It was Obito pretending to be him, so I can't really see him as one of the villains. He was a villain. He ended up being there, like, at the end, but, like, he wasn't there. He wasn't really there.
No, he was dead.
It was Obito doing all his dirty work, but I don't hate Obito. I don't see him as a villain. He really, in my opinion, is just Naruto, but dark. He's like the dark version of Naruto. He is. They act a lot alike. They kind of had the same story.
I mean, they're literally the same character.
Yeah, they kind of had the same story and everything. It's just that one of them went one direction and the other one went another one. Naruto was just so much of a good person.
One of them saw their girl get killed, so they went on the path.
A girl that he didn't even know if she liked him or not. I'm like, what? You don't even know if this girl liked you.
Evil, because you see the girl you like get killed.
Crazy. So, was that 4? Yeah. It was Doflamingo, Sasuke.
You said Obito instead of Madara, right?
Obito, no, because I can't see Obito as a villain.
Oh, okay.
Zeref, I'm gonna say Zeref, even though, in my opinion, he wasn't that much of a villain too. But just the stuff that people were doing in his name, just so he could die. Like, he took them people through all of that stuff because he wanted to die. They was doing so many stuff in his name, and he didn't even care about them. Like, he didn't ask him to do it. They doing this for Zeref and all this stuff, and he didn't even all he cared about was Natsu. That's all he cared about, because he thought that Natsu would be the only person to defeat him, which is why he wrote the book of E&D, which ended up being Etherius Natsu Dragneel, which makes me feel like, which we can talk about that in another video, but I feel like Natsu was the strongest character on Fairy Tail, even though people gonna say Gildarts and Loxus. No, it was Natsu. There was a whole book about him. He was a whole demon in the book. What supposed demon? He was a good person for the most part. But in my opinion, he was the strongest on Fairy Tail. No arguments about that. That was 4 people, right? One more villain. Naroku from Inuyasha. It took them a whole series to beat him.
Yeah, as soon as you said the name, I was like, dang, she brought back some memories.
Yes, Naroku. Those are my 5. What are yours?
Alright, I'm going to start off with number 1, Lord Frieza. And you said Doflamingo was slavery? No, he was.
I haven't really. I gotta go back and watch Dragon Ball Z. I didn't watch the whole series, so I don't really know.
This man was out here calling these Saiyans monkeys. I mean, they were monkeys.
So he was a white.
Yeah, they were monkeys. They had tails and everything, so they were monkeys.
Okay, so he wasn't really. He was calling them what they were.
Yeah, they had tails, but they only transformed at night, so they were monkeys.
Got you.
Like, He had these people working for him the whole time. Blow up their planet and everything, and they still was serving this man.
They was under a spell or something?
No.
They chose to serve him?
They had no choice. It was either serve him
Oh,
or
he
die.
put him in slavery.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it was either serve him or die. And number 2 is Martyr. You know, you don't count him as a villain. I do, because he actually...
Not even that I don't count him as a villain, but he wasn't there.
No, he wasn't.
Most of the time.
The only reason I
Somebody
count him,
else did his dirty work for him, so I can't really see him as like...
The only reason I count him as a villain is because him... Well, I ain't gonna say him and Hashirama had problems back in the day, but...
They were friends.
Yeah, y'all were...
Just like Naruto
They were
and Sasuke.
friends, and then they
well,
bust...
No. That was a delusional friendship.
Yeah,
Naruto,
but
Sasuke never was Naruto's friend.
But they were friends, and
yeah.
Madara actually fought him and wanted to kill him.
It was crazy because both of them wanted the same thing, but they went about it in different ways. And Hashirama ended up winning, and because Naruto ended up showing that they could have a peaceful world. I mean, they got a lot of work to do, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So he ended up winning in the end.
Yeah, but just for that one reason, that's why I count him as good.
Because they were friends, and he turned on his friend. I got you.
Yeah, friendship over almost everything. What else? We've got many villains.
Got 3 more.
Yeah, I know. 3 more villains. I'm not saying Big Mom. Get out of my head, Big Mom. You're not a villain.
She's a child.
She's a 3-year-old.
Yeah, she's a child.
I'd say Kaido.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good villain.
Yeah.
Kaido, yeah, that's really
like Beat Boy, he's like this monster that everybody is afraid of fighting.
No, he wanna do is die.
That's most of them. Most of them, that's what it is. They just wanna die. You know how pitiful your life gotta be to be doing all this stuff to people to die?
I know he'd be, I know he'd be bored. This man jumped from the Sky Temple how many times? And didn't die? Like...
He immortal. Is he immortal or just hard to kill? I don't remember.
I think he borderline immortal.
Yeah.
Let me see, that's just 3. That's Sky. Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with Hisoka. Just because that man joins.
He's a pedophile, so I agree with you on that.
Yeah,
pedophile.
I wasn't even gonna say it because of that.
Pedophile.
He's a pedophile. I'm not denying that, but my reason for him being a villain is he joined a villain organization just to fight the head man. Like, bro.
They didn't want to fight him after.
Yeah, man.
But I respect that though, because he want to fight the strongest people.
Yeah, he just want to fight you because you strong.
Yeah, I respect that.
And people call me weird for like.
I like him, but he's still a pedophile.
Yeah, I don't take that away from him. He's a pedophile.
Yeah, pedophile.
He's still one of my favorite characters in that show.
A lot of people in anime pedophiles.
Yeah, if you really think about it.
They really
all right, that's
be
4. Let me see.
Out here lusting after children.
Who's my 5th one? 5th one. I want to say the Supreme Deity so bad, but I'm not gonna say that.
The Supreme Deity. Put that on.
7 Deadly Sins.
You talk about the god on the god side, not the demon, right?
Yeah.
The demon.
No, the god on the god side. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, both of them evil, but
basically.
Yeah, they was fighting a pointless war. Like,
just because they don't want their people to mix.
That's crazy. And they end up mixing anyway. Like,
it's gonna happen because everybody ain't gonna agree with you.
You can't stop that, but
it's gonna happen.
I think both of them are wrong, and both of them are villains fighting against each other.
Ain't nothing like a villain behind the scenes calling the shots. He ain't doing none of the work, but that's just like us with God.
Oh man.
That's just like our world with God. Like, ain't nobody ever seen him. He just behind the scenes calling the shots. Like,
y'all go through this right.
That's what you call a villain. I know y'all gonna be like, God, a villain? Yes.
I mean, he is Morgan Freeman.
Sort of, kind of. Because there's a lot more, and it's a lot more bad stuff happening in the world than good. And he created evil. It didn't have to exist. I understand, y'all gonna say free will and all that stuff, but none of this stuff matters. It's all pointless. Anyway, let's carry on, because I could talk about that all day too. Okay.
Take a turn, yo.
Our last one is the top 5 saddest moments in anime.
You're gonna scar me again.
The ones that make you cry.
You're gonna scar me again.
I'm gonna go first, so you can think. So one of the saddest moments, I think most of my saddest moments gonna be One Piece. One of the saddest moments was when they went to get Robin. They had to fight C9. They went to get Robin. What the name of the thing was they went to?
Talking about the place?
Annie's lobby.
Yeah, Annie's. Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
Annie's lobby or something like that. When they went to get Robin, and they was holding her hostage basically from Luffy them, and Luffy yelled to her. He was like, "Robin, tell me you wanna live." And then she finally said it. I want to live. And she was crying. It was so sad.
Now you gotta do it in the sub voice. It's fine. It's
Robin! You doing it? Because he sound like Mr. Amos in his sub voice. They got pretty much the same voices in sub and dub. But yeah, it was so sad to me because she was gonna allow herself to be sacrificed so they wouldn't die. She was so scared of what the Marine was gonna do to them, so she went with them willingly so Luffy them would get involved, and they traveled all the way there to Indy's lobby. They were told that there was no way out. If you go in, you can't get out, and they did it anyway to go get her because she was their friend. And Luffy is just such a loyal person, which is why I love him. He's such a loyal person, so he's gonna, even with people that were his enemies, like if they need his help, he gonna try to help them. But that moment was just touching to me because he went all the way there to get her, and she was afraid to want to live because she thought that if she got the chance to live, then they would have to die. They would have to sacrifice. Somebody was going to have to sacrifice their lives. And then, to see that he was willing to die for her, it was sad. Okay, and the second sad moment was Mary, when Mary died. I never in my life thought that I was going to cry over a ship, but it was sad. They were just standing there crying, Mary!
I said, people cry over spilled milk every day, so boat.
It was just so sad. Who else? Whatever, saddest moment. When I forget Naruto mixed up. When Naruto got to see his mom and his dad, when he went through that training thing that he did with B. Where were they? What name was that thing here called?
There was some kind of sacred mountain.
Yeah, some kind of
learn how to control his tail.
Yeah, when he was trying to learn how to control his tailed beast. And he was able to see his mom. Well, he saw his dad when he was fighting pain, right?
With Papa.
Yeah. Minato and Kushima, right?
Kushina.
What?
Kushina.
Her name is what I am. It's okay.
Kushina.
So I remember. It might be, I don't know. Anyway, when he saw his mom and dad, it wasn't sad. It was a happy moment, but it was emotional, I'll say. Because y'all know he never knew his parents. And that don't piss me off. They kept comparing him to the 4th Hokage. And I'm like, okay, why y'all keep comparing him to the 4th Hokage? And come to find out that's his daddy. But they never told him. Like, all of them knew that was his daddy.
All 3 people know Ross ain't got him.
All of them knew that was his daddy. You kept saying that only Kakashi and, what his name is? Jiraiya. No. Everybody knew that was his daddy, and they didn't tell him. They just kept comparing him to that man. It was pissing me off, because they did him so wrong through that whole show. And the name of it is Naruto. Like, what's the point? Oh, move. That like pissed me off. And I watched one of the movies too. I watched the Shippuden movie.
The one he went to prison.
Yeah, that pissed me off. I was so pissed. I was like, it started off with them doing him like that, treating him like that.
He went to jail
for no reason. Oh, this was just a what do they call it?
Girl, it's been a while since I watched that movie.
This was just a what they call a thing where they go on where they mission. This was just a mission. Well, why y'all ain't told him that? That y'all piss me off. They just always be just doing him wrong to me, in my opinion. Like, that writer is terrible. He's a terrible writer. The show was bad. It didn't start getting good until they had that war. It was terrible.
I only watched
it was a lot of fillers.
I only watched it for my orphans.
Your orphans? The only reason why I watched it because everybody was talking about it, and y'all let me down.
I only like 3 characters.
Y'all, a lot of y'all that watch anime, y'all like to say whether somebody is a true anime fan and all this stuff. The anime that y'all be like, it be stupid.
That's why I watched Demon Slayer yet.
It's so Demon Slayer is great. It's amazing. A while before I watch the animation is beautiful. The storyline is great. It's good.
I'm about to say,
I don't think that's hyped. That ain't hyped.
It was hyped bad. I mean, it's not bad, but people hyped it up a lot.
Well, I guess to you. But when I think the reason why I really love Demon Slayer is because the animation, like, it's beautiful.
I really don't.
I know you don't care about animation.
Yeah,
but the first episode don't really show nothing, so you need to keep watching.
Yeah, I watched the first.
All it shows is his family get killed.
Yeah, I saw that. That's all I saw. And I was like, okay, I'll say this later.
Did you even see when he can't face the? You see why he ended up being a Demon Slayer when he met the what do they call him?
Boy in the woods.
Yeah. You saw that part. Yeah. That part made me want to watch more because he was impressed by him and he was like, I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna send you to such and such or whatever. He could see that he could fight, whatever. But I like Demon Slayer. I don't really think that. Well, I don't know because I don't really see a whole lot of people talking about it. Maybe you see. Oh, see, I don't. What do you say? Yeah, I don't really be in no anime communities because they're annoying. They'll try and tell you if you're a fan or a real fan or not, but y'all be liking the stupidest anime. Naruto.
Yeah. They brought Avatar back up. I was like, this junk was dead how many years ago?
Naruto. I'm just gonna say that again. It's named after him, but they treat him like crap through the whole thing. Anyways, I did 3, right?
Yeah.
I did Mary, I did the Robin one, I did Naruto seeing his family, and my 4th one is saddest moments in anime. It was so many. The whole Attack on Titan. Like, the anime is just sad.
Yo, it is pitiful.
It's just sad. The whole thing. Like, I just be crying. Like, the season 3, I had to take a break. It was so. That
anime had you depressed. You watched too much.
I had to take a break. It had me so emotional and sad that because anybody can die. Like, they don't save nobody. Ain't no favorite characters or whatever. They'll kill anybody at any point.
They don't kill over there.
Like, that junk had me so emotionally drained. I had to take a break from it. But anyway, Attack on Titan, like I said, the whole series is sad.
Imagine how I felt after watching the whole season 1 and 2 in one day.
I watched most of it, but I was like, I gotta take a break. And I'm planning to go back and watch it again. I was like, I forgot this junk emotionally drained me. I gotta prepare myself to do it. And then my last one is... I'm trying to think of all of the animes that I watched. I don't think there was really any sad moments on Bleach. Was there?
I'm trying to think.
I don't think so.
Only sad moment I can think of is Ori. He made crying over Ichigo. She thought he was dead.
Yeah, he was dead. She brought him back to life. That's why I don't want him with Rukia.
Man, Rukia ain't gonna be with nobody.
I don't like Rukia. She be yelling too much. That's one thing I don't like about them anime girls. They yell too much and be like when Sakura was hitting Naruto, I had want to go in that screen and beat her up. She was pissing me off. You don't ever hit Sasuke, but you hit Naruto for everything. Whatever. Anyway, the fifth one I'm going to say is when Usopp and Luffy fought. That's my last one.
That was hilarious.
It was sad.
That was
and
hilarious.
it pissed me off too.
That was hilarious.
I mean, it was hilarious because he can't beat Luffy, but whatever. Okay, your turn.
Oh, man. Alright. Number one is when Meliodas told everybody about him and Elizabeth's curse. That was very sad.
Yeah, because Vaughn was telling him like,
Yeah,
"Oh, you don't know how it
feels
feels to lose somebody you love," and I'm like, "Nigga, you don't know what he know."
Meliodas looked at him like, bro, I didn't met this girl.
Did he even apologize after Meliodas told him? He didn't. He wasn't even fazed by it. Was he?
Oh no,
I don't think so. But anyway,
I was loading, my bad. But yeah, that season 2 in Attack when Ymir went with Bertolt and Reiner instead of staying with Krista and Aaron.
They killed
That
him.
was sad. Yeah, they killed her, man. They took her Titan.
I don't know why they wanted it, but alright. That Titan was ugly.
Look at her.
That was an ugly Titan.
It ain't but so long.
And she was old looking.
Sometimes you just gotta be looking old.
Those Titan, I don't know why anybody want to be in it. Those thing was ugly. They was butt naked.
Hey,
It was deformed looking.
she kept them from dying at that
Eating
time.
people and all type of stuff. I know.
I don't know. I don't even gonna say that.
You want to eat people?
But
Some people don't wash.
we ain't gonna talk about that, boy. Because
Okay.
people I went to school with, ew. I couldn't do nothing.
Or be on Attack on Titan because we would be dead.
No, because I ain't eat no dang potatoes all the time.
I would. I like potatoes. That's my favorite.
Baked
food.
potatoes?
Yep.
Every day.
Yeah.
I eat dirt.
If it was healthy, I would eat potatoes every day.
I like
You got
potatoes,
hair
but
on your shirt.
yeah, that happens.
That's gross. You got 3 more. You got 2 more. You got 2 more. We on 38 minutes.
Woo. When M shot Lynn in the face and he turned on her trying to keep Pito from killing herself. That was sad because he was really heartbroken. He was like, I don't want her to.
But she got gonna be her.
No,
Yeah.
not that Pito.
Oh, what people?
Pito from GTO with Lynn.
Oh, Gun Gale Online.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want her to kill herself. But yeah, that was sad too when Pito.
That killed Kite
Yeah, and then
and going went crazy.
talking about, no, I cannot do the thing.
That nigga sat. Look, that jump put fear in me. Like they didn't see him as he's a kid. He's too loving. We don't think he can do it. Whatever. That nigga switched that flip so fast when when she killed Kite. He sat beside her the whole time. She was nervous. People in the room was nervous. I was nervous. America was nervous. We all were nervous.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Cause
I walked out the room.
we felt that bloodlust.
Yeah, that.
He flipped that switch so fast.
Your thing is not supposed to be no black.
Even Killua was nervous.
I just said, okay.
Killua was trying to snap him out of it. It wasn't working. That's why I be saying, boy. People be thinking that the innocent people
Yo,
be nice and you so innocent, you so nice, you ain't gonna do the boy. He flipped that
quietly
switch.
and calmly told her, let's go outside. I do not want to mess. Yo, honestly, bro, I'm right behind you and went the.
Boy, he had everybody shook.
How do you?
Like,
No,
he's-
you don't calmly tell nobody
he
that.
snapped. I would. He
And you don't
snapped.
follow nobody who calmly tells you that.
She ain't gonna have no choice. He was gonna get her regardless.
Oh,
He was gonna
man.
get her regardless, and she felt it. That's why she went.
Nah, look at it.
And she knew she deserved
I
that.
had to go pop the trunk.
They doing all that, killing people.
Ain't no name gonna beat no bullet. Well, I ain't know. Them people
Yeah,
was
well,
getting shot. Them people was
And
getting
they
shot.
wasn't dying. And they were anime, so ain't nobody about to die that easy.
No, you ain't about to shoot nobody, so dang, I'd have had to get beat up that day, man.
Killed.
Yeah.
Cause he,
Yeah, he boxed her head off or something.
yeah, he killed her.
Talking about he on par with the king. Nah, the king ain't
He
want
ain't
to
even
see
no
that.
part with no king. He was on another level. I think his daddy would have got beaten up by him too. He should have beat his
He should have
daddy
taken them
up.
pants off while
He
he's
should-
fighting them little pants. I know he been mad. You know how mad you gotta be fighting pants hugging you like that?
Talking like a Hulk.
Nigga, pants. God, a Hulk don't fight in pants like that.
Well, not no more, but like when
Uh-uh.
on them old movies.
That was not the Hulk. That was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It was supposed to be the Hulk. Okay, we don't know on a tangent. I don't even know where you was at now.
I think that was.
You was talking about Gun Gale Online, so that was your
Yeah, that was
fourth
fourth.
one. So you know.
And that was
Oh,
fifth.
that's your fifth
Yeah,
one.
that was fifth.
Oh, yeah, that was sad. It was more scary to me to say. Gon and Luffy, the two people in anime that had me shook. Like when I saw Luffy get mad that first time, I was like, whoa, like that character, that little goofy.
I still think him as a psychopath. I don't
He
care.
is a
I list
psychopath.
him because ain't no way. It was the first episode he fought. No, second episode he fought Buggy. So gonna walk up to Buggy and say, "Buggy, I'm like, bro, he ain't even did nothing to you. What do you want to fight him for?"
He wanted to fight everybody who he thought was strong.
This man Buggy just minding his business,
He
trying to rob
wanted to
some
be
people.
the king of the pirates. So that means you gotta prove yourself. He trying to fight everybody he thought was strong. And he was crazy. And them people ain't had no choice but to respect him. Oh yeah, he gonna be the king of the pirates. Every time he leave a place or wherever he
got
was
no
going,
choice.
they agreed like, oh yeah, you gonna be the king. We gonna help you because we can't beat you.
Nah, they just ain't trying to fight that. That way.
I was about to say he crazy. When I see them eyes shift, he
Ooh,
pulled that
excuse
hat down the first time. I was like, ooh,
Only
he
man I
crazy.
know who walk around beating people up in a sun hat. He really beating people up in a sun hat.
And he
yo.
had on some gauchos and a he had on some gauchos and a blouse.
I forgot he had that on. I mean, Doflamingo was dressed like a pimp, so
he was.
with them hairy legs. You gonna try and stomp somebody out? Them hairy
Larvin
fangs.
just like somebody in the 80s, the 70s.
Larvin
with
dressed
hat.
like Toad. That was even dressed like.
Toad.
Yeah, he was that
Oh
big.
my God.
The only
that
thing that was
hat.
different was that his hat was black. Hey, Larvin, sorry, I ain't even gonna hold you up.
I like Law.
No, I ain't saying that wrong with his character. He's just sorry. When it comes down to fighting now, I don't. Now him in any other situation, he might be good, but
I don't know because, well, yeah.
they gonna fight him. Well, I don't know. It was Doflamingo.
Yeah, he was fighting
He
Doflamingo.
fights some pretty strong people, so
And he
I kinda-
was holding his own against them people.
yeah, I kind of gotta grade him on the same scale that I grade Deanna. Even though she got L's, she fought some worthy people to have those L's.
Deanne.
Yeah, cause
The
she
giant.
fought. Yes, cause she fought. Who?
Deanna's so sweet though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, she lost a lot, but she lost to people who she was supposed to lose to.
Right, it was strong people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Law wasn't fighting nobody
Yeah, he
on,
was-
like, I wouldn't say on his level, but like those, you know, those little petty pirates or whatever. He was going
nobody
up
fighting
against.
petty pirates.
Yeah, he was going up against
Hey, can we give out a worst pirate award?
Yeah.
Don Creed getting it, Joe. That the worst.
Who?
Don Creed.
Who was that?
The when they first met Sanji, Yeah, he came to the boat. That's the guy who Luffy fought with, with
Oh,
all the armor and the guns.
yeah.
The worst pirate award goes to him.
That was the one that kept trying to find him
I think so.
and redeem himself, but he did.
How he gonna redeem himself? He don't got no powers or nothing. What you do?
Oh, he was in the Marine. Was he in the Marine?
I don't think. No, I don't think so. Cause he had.
Oh, he was a prisoner.
Yeah, he had all them guns and crap. Like what?
He was a prisoner.
This joker shot.
They was going to lock him up.
Yeah, this joker shot a rubber man. Worst pirate.
Yeah, they was saying how he was like, it was hyping him up as like this scary.
Yeah, that joke was funny. They was like, oh, it's Don Creed.
Right, they was hyping him up.
Trash.
He was trash. And
You guys
tore him up.
I'm telling you, Zoro bleeding out on a dinghy, because he done lose the fight. Instead of him getting slashed in the back, he want to take one across the chest.
He didn't die though.
Yeah,
Zoro done got some
nasty.
He done got some terrible wounds.
Man, look here. I'd tell me her.
It ain't die.
I'd say bump these swords.
No, because he wanted to be stronger than him.
Hey.
He wanted to be stronger than Mihawk. And I feel him like, you know,
he gonna be strong.
You want to be on par with Luffy.
That means he gonna have to be on par with Luffy.
Yeah.
Because Mihawk and Shanks used to fight. They used to fight each other until Shanks lost his arm.
Mm-hmm. So, I feel like Shanks was still fighting with that one arm.
Yeah, but
Mihawk ain't nobody had one that smoked with Shanks.
Yeah, that thing was funny. Shanks pulled up. He said, "Hey, if y'all
want to fight, one person, he ain't one arm."
He said, "Hey,
them
me and my crew will fight you. Blackbeard ain't want none of that."
They ain't been playing with him.
He said, "Hey, now Blackbeard." When he didn't call him Blackbeard, he called him Teach. He called him by his government name. He put some disrespect on that thing. He said, "Look at here, Teach. If y'all want to fight, me and my crew will happily we'll take y'all on."
It was just I feel like he was like Luffy's fairy godfather.
Yo,
he would just pop up in places, but Luffy never saw him. That was pissing me off.
His people hop off that boat ready to fight. This man had a monkey, Bonnie. A monkey. What are you gonna do with that?
And then with Shanks, like he just was so cool and laid back. He wasn't really somebody that like, oh, I'm gonna fight everybody. He had to have a reason to fight. Them the type of people you don't mess with. Yeah. Somebody that'll sit down and let you beat them up. Them the type of people.
Didn't he let a dude beat him up in the beginning over some liquor or something?
Yeah.
And then he was like,
Luffy did the same thing because in that moment with Bellamy. Because he understood why, in that moment, he understood why Shanks did what he did.
He was like, I understand why Shanks did.
He understood. Because he did that to Bellamy. And that was like, and when they was doing that whole build up, whatever, I said, Luffy gonna lock that nigga out in one hit. I knew it. I could tell. Jumping around on them, dang on his slankies.
Then they gonna call him Springs. That ain't no Springs.
That was a slanky.
He got 2 Spranky for feet. He think 2 Sprankies for feet. He jumping real high.
Luffy was standing still. I said, oh, he about to knock him out. He gonna knock him out. I knew it.
You know how embarrassed I'd be to come fight somebody?
Then he went there by himself.
You know how embarrassed I'd be to come fight with spring feet?
Then they had the nerve to bring him back.
Hey, he had swag when he came back, though.
He was still so sorry to me. I'm like, why would Doflamingo, like, put him on his team?
Doflamingo was running over his people, girl. He ain't care.
I know he ain't care.
He was like, well.
That nigga that was a villain. Like I said, he was a villainous villain.
Well, you hit the freezer.
Anyway, that is the end of our video because we are rambling and we can literally talk about anime all day. So we gonna cut this short and we hope y'all enjoy. We hope that y'all watch the whole thing because it's 50 minutes. So do us a favor and watch the whole thing because you know we need the views, we need the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, and hopefully we'll connect with some of y'all that like anime. You know, y'all can become our cellmates. And, you know, we can talk all the time. You know. Anyways, bye.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. To learn more about us, visit our website at cellmatesapparel.com.